Baby, I'm here on YouTube. I'm live. Oh my God, I'm a superstar. Watch out, everybody. I'm a superstar. I got billions of dollars. We're throwing money. Throw that money around, baby. We're in a mansion right now. We're not in a motel. This is a mansion. Oh my God. Now he's took his antibiotics and he feels good. Don't you get up, it's party time in Tennessee. It is only 10 cookie hours away. Get up and party with me. Yeah, party time. Oh, look at all 5 of those teeth. Beautiful teeth, beautiful teeth. Beautiful baby, beautiful baby. I can say I did make myself with this, and I am very proud. And I'll show you something else I made, and I made it myself. And he's holding a pair of his underwear that he's getting ready to start wearing. I'm very proud of this young man right here. He's about to start using his own little potty chair. Yes, he is. Would you like to show the potty chair you're about to start using, young man? Would you like to say something to the audience? Would you like to say anything to the audience? Say it right now. Oh, show the potty chair you're about to use. Take the passy out. Oh, well, you gotta fight for the passy. He's like a pit bull. That's his undies. And let's go look at the potty chair you're about to start using, young man. Okay? How about you, Mom? Let's go take a sneak peek at it. Okay, we're gonna go look at your potty chair while you stay stunned by your underwear, okay? You stay amazed by them. And keep beating Daddy in the head with them, okay? We're gonna go take a look at my son's amazing potty chair, okay? This is amazing. And my daughter's got an amazing potty chair, too. And it won't be long, she will be using a potty chair. We got her potty chair put up right now. It is in a safe location. I suggest everyone have one of these ready and prepared in case something goes down. You know, you might wake up and there might not be no electricity. You always want a potty chair, extra potty chair, just in case the lights go out. You know what I mean? You want a potty chair around just in case the lights go out. Fisher's Price is the main one I'd use if I was you. Fisher's Price is the best potty chair. That's the pink one. Okay, this is my son's potty chair here. That's a little girl's potty chair. Can you tell it don't have the cup on it? That's for little girls to sit on. See it, little girl? That's little girl. Okay, now, electricity might go out, so you want a potty chair. Okay, now, listen to me now. I'm not just crazy. I'm not a crazy person here. I'm trying to tell you guys something. Listen, and listen good. Because when you got the energy and you feel good one day, you want to let it flow. Flow. So this is my son's potty chair. Let me step out of the way. Turn the light on here. Boom! Look at that bad boy. Summer love, baby. Remember that back when you was young? You had that girl that you loved so much. Like that one right there. Now take a listen to this. You hear it? Yeah, it flushes. This thing is. They're getting it. They're just getting my cigarette. See. Try again. So, I've decided myself, I'm not using that toilet no more. I am going to stop using that toilet and save on the water bill. And I'm going to start shitting in this thing. Now you guys tell me, how do I look? Shitting in my son's potty chair. This is where I'm shitting and pissing at from now on. My son's potty chair. And look, I ain't even flush it. So this is my new shitter and pisser. Because everybody thinks on Top Buzz that we're just begging for money. But you know what? We're not begging for a damn thing. But you know what? Look at this. I got me something to save money on the water bill. I got 2 of these potty chairs here. And I think my hand-me-down retard ass to start using it. And when I say hand-me-down retard, I don't mean nothing about any mentally challenged kids. I just want to let you know. It's just a saying I have for like some of my friends that act like retards. I'll tell them like my shoe and I'm walking. I've been wearing them for like 2 years or something. And it busts open and my shoe's talking to me. Say my shoe's talking to me. I call it a hand-me-down retard shoe. Say you get on like a Top Buzz or something, you got trolls. Let me tell you something. I'll tell you something right now, guys. I did not know this, okay? I've been getting on here, I'm not a big internet person. I got this phone that's like 50 times smarter than I am. You know, I'm not a very bright person at all, to be honest with you. I'm probably the biggest retard you ever meet. Hello? Yep, that's me. I'm the retard. I am a retard, okay? I will say that for 100% sure. But everything I tell you is nothing but the truth and nothing but the truth. And that's all it is, because I have nothing to lie about. There is no reason for me to lie. I'll tell you that I've got felonies. I don't care. I've got bunches of felonies. I will tell you that I used to be on drugs. I will tell you my whole life story. I do not care. But people want to shoot your background up. It's bad that they do that, but, I've already showed my whole background. I showed all my paperwork, my background, paperwork, whenever I showed it, top bus the very first time. This thick, showed it to them, page by page by page. So these people are shooting, they're bringing up my mugshots. They're paying for it. I didn't have the money to pay for my background where I could show the mugshots or I just showed it. But I thank those people that done that for me. Thank you. Because they want like $50 to pull up my background and show the mugshots because they want to show all my mugshots back when I used to get in trouble. And all these charges that they pulled up are like 7, 8 years old, and they pulled up a bunch of mugshots on my wife. Hers are 11 to 12 years old. And the charges that they see that says recent are the charges that I beat. Like right now, I'm going to court on one that I've done beat and got the cop fired. They got him fired in August 1st. And I went to court the Thursday before last. The cop I got fired in August, I moved to Cookville. He followed me. Or I guess he got a job in Cookville as a city police officer. Well, he's been following me around. When he finally had somebody pull me over, he came to my car and searched it. I had no reason, no legal right. Because I had a bicycle rack on the back of my car. Like, seriously? So somebody shoots the whole background of me saying I've got charges. No, you look that up. You call up or you check on that charge. I beat that charge. That charge has been dropped. That cop is being fired. When did I go back to court on that?
Next month.
The judges got the flu. I beat that charge. It got dropped. Pow. There's another one they got on there. That charge is beat and dropped too. Pow! I've not been in trouble in going on 7 years now. So, this is my new life. What? No, I'm just kidding. I can't sing. I wish I could. Now, my new life is working my ass off like fucking a dog. But I got a little, I was working like 60 hours a week. And, whenever we got this apartment, I had like 4 stores. Bowman some more, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I know everybody in Cookville remembers it because everybody's begging me to open it back up. And the reason it's closed down is because the police officers would not let me alone. If you're ex-con and you change your life, I know preachers that are millionaires, man, that changed their lives, man. And Tennessee don't let it go. I just tell you right now, if you're an ex-felon, do not move to Tennessee. Don't do it. Don't do it. And you got people on here threatening to call DCS on you, this and that. Man, you know how many times DCS has came to my store because I would not return something for somebody? They come to my store because I would not... Somebody called DCS because they come to my store without a receipt and don't want me to return it. I said, does Walmart return for you without a receipt? And they'd be like, no. I said, do you not read that thing right there? I had it plastered all over my store. Everything you buy, if you do not ask for a guarantee, we do not, provide you a guarantee. But if you ask for a guarantee, we'll stamp a 90-day guarantee on anything you buy. And we'll stamp it. It says Bowman's and More 90-day guarantee. If you don't ask for it, you don't get one. Well, if you come back to my store and you ain't got a receipt, no, I'm not going to return it. Well, half the people was old, and I would do it anyway, because I get along with old people really good. And I really don't. I don't know, for some reason, back when I was 13, I hung out with 20-year-olds. But, I get along with older people for some reason, and I tried to stop smoking, it didn't work. I'm dipping in smoking now, so that's worse. But, people come in there, and like one time I was putting a TV up for a woman. 75-inch TV. With the wall mount. Got through the wall mount on for free. It's a Samsung UHD, smarter than the smart TV. You say to the remote, turn on it, and turn on. And at Bowman's and More, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. You can go to Casey Bowman L. You can check it out. You can go right now, go down and hit subscribe. I really love to. How could you not subscribe to my channel? You can watch my beautiful wife Look at my beautiful little baby girl. Where's she at? Look at her. Look at her. Look at her. Look at my beautiful wife. How could you not subscribe to our channel? Look at that beautiful girl. How can you not subscribe to that? You get to see that every day. Yeah, don't smile. You know I'm talking about you, don't you, beautiful? Her name is Taterbug. Say, my name's Taterbug, a.k.a. Taterbug. Real name is Charlie Martino Lachey Bowman. Oh, you didn't get her? Let me get her again. Say, my name is Taterbug. Real name is Charlie Martino Lachey Bowman. Say, yeah. Say, smile for him. Say hi. Say, I'm going to sleep. Say, it's bedtime. Say, it's bedtime. Say, it's time for me to go sleep. Say, so I gotta go, guys. Say, I love all my fans out there. And say, one day, say, you see me on American Idol. Say, I'm gonna be famous. Say, I'm gonna be like Pink. She looks like Pink when she walks. She acts like Pink. Say, I'm gonna be bigger than Pink. Say, I'm a beautiful baby girl. And say, I love all my fans. I love my daddy. And my daddy is my #1 fan. And say, I've always been taught not to be a... What? What, honey? Say it. Don't be a follower, be a leader. Good girl, yes, right. You be a leader, not a follower. That's one thing I've always taught my kids. Do not be a follower, be a leader. I've taught all my kids that. Never be a follower, I don't care. I love Ryan Upchurch. I love that guy to death, man. Not like a fag way, because I got that right there, so I'm not gay. I'm not gay at all, because I love my wife. You know, and a lot of people have got a phobia about being, you know, oh, you saying I'm gay, you saying I'm gay. I'm just saying, I got that. Wow. Who would want a penis? Come on. Seriously? When you got that right there, when you got something like this, who would want a penis? Are you serious? Disgusting. But, all jokes aside, I've got 5 wonderful kids. I've taught all my kids. You can ask any of my kids. If you walk up to any of these kids right here, there's my 18-year-old. He's in college, and he works on cars, and he sells cars. And all them kids, that's my mom, that's me. My son's tickling me, you can tell. That's Chicken Wong. Taterbug's still in the oven. She ain't came out yet. That's Matthew Cat. That's real name is Matthew Bowman. Right there above him is Ty Guy. He's my oldest. He is 19 now. Ty Guy is his name. Real name is Tyler Lee Bowman. That right there is Nikolai. Real name is Nicholas Lawrence Bowman. And that right there is Chicken Wong. Real name is Kason Marshall Bowman. That right there is Marshall Bowman. Real name is Marshelly with the real belly. Little belly. Big belly. Then now little belly. That right back there is Cheryl Bowman. Real name, aka name, is the woman with so many kids she didn't know what to do. She had to live in dirty ass tennis shoes. Anyway, I've taught all them kids right there. If you go up there and ask them what they are.
Taterbug's in there too.
Yeah, I just said Taterbug's in the oven. What does my kids say when you ask them what they are, honey? What does my kids say?
They're leaders, not followers.
That's one thing I've taught all my kids. To be leaders, not followers. Teach your kids that. And I want to tell you something else. You see how she's laying there sleeping? You cherish that right now. Because that right there, and that right there, these 2 playpens laying side by side, that don't last long. That right there does not last long. That little baby girl, being that small, does not last long. She'll be 19 like my oldest son before you know it. See that right there? Beautiful little baby boy. This does not last long. So you know what I do? What we do? How we do it? We cherish every moment that we can. We cherish it. I've taught all my kids to be leaders, not followers. Where you're a leader, not a follower. I'm a leader, not a follower. Tell them. Say I'm a leader. Say, but we love Ryan Upchurch. Say, give us a shout out. Give the Bowman family a shout out, Ryan Upchurch. Finally got your CD. I got your decal, Ryan Upchurch. I'm not putting it up until I get my Chevy. My Chevy Blade. I'm wanting a Silverado. I don't know. We had a little bit of problems moving in here. I'm having a little bit of problems. I'm going to have to go through a bunch of surgeries. Everybody on top does. Now, this is what I was wanting to tell you about. All my kids, I taught them to be leaders, not followers. They see somebody get picked on in school, they drag them in their gang, and they're a part of their gang. And they don't let them get picked on. Well, I didn't know anything about this. There's this thing called trolls on the internet. I knew nothing about. They cracked the door. And I didn't know nothing about it. My wife, or actually my mom, my son told me about it. You know, I've got this phone that's 3 times smarter than I am. I bought it back when I had the store. Anyway, there's this thing called trolls. Well, there's this bunch of people and they're hating on me on top of those. So, of course, you know what I do. I start hating back. I call them out by their name. What's that one? Nicole Vance. I called her out by her name. Goddamn, she looks like she needs to be put in a goddamn hog pen. Somebody fucking cut her loose from a goddamn hog pen. She's the ugliest goddamn thing I've ever seen. I swear to God. I look at that goddamn picture, and every time I look at it, my old lady has to grab the phone and hold it while I throw up. Ugliest goddamn bitch I ever seen. She gets on top buzz and says, somebody needs to call PDC on you guys. I'm sitting there thinking, PDC, what the fuck is that? Don't you mean DCS? DCS? DHS? Don't you mean that, motherfucker? That's what it is. Motherfucker, call them. Hell, I've seen them probably 100 times at my store. I finally had to start giving them discounts. I give them 30% off at my store. Go ahead and call DHS or whatever the fuck they call it, PBS or whatever. This ain't no goddamn television show. CBS or whatever the fuck. CPS. I thought that stood for City Police Station, but whatever, you can call them too. Motherfuckers, we don't do shit. You see what we do? She's on the goddamn laptop, looking at my beautiful face. You see all them pill bottles you see right there? Everybody said, I seen hydrocodone in the background. No, you didn't, motherfucker. I don't take a goddamn thing. You see that right there? That right there is called, what is that called right there?
Here, it's all your antibiotics.
What is that called? What is that called? What is it called?
Here.
Read that to him. What is that?
Oh, that's to help you pee.
What's it called though? Tamasola. And then we got this one right here it is Keflex. Okay, and then we got, that's it. They said, we seen hydrocodones laying in front of your TV. I've had 5 kids. Look at all my kids. There's one of my kids there. You think I actually leave a pill laying out somewhere with my kids? There's all my boys. That's all my boys right there. If you walk up to any of those kids right there and you ask them, you say, what are you? They're going to say, I'm a leader, not a follower. That's the first thing they're going to say. I've taught all my kids that. My 18-year-old boy right there, the oldest one, he's 19 now. He's going to college. And he works at, I'm not going to say because people like, there's a lot of trolls I've come to find out on the internet, like, will ruin your family, try to ruin them. Well, you can't ruin us because we're a strong family and there's a lot of us. And other ones are already on YouTube. These two are live streaming games and making it live. You cannot go in their bedroom, you gotta be very quiet. That one wants to be an architect, make video games. This one right here, if he don't make it in football, he wants to be a gym teacher. And this one right here is going to college right now for automotive. And he's already selling cars, and he's already changing oil where he works at. Why he goes to college. Okay, and this right here, if you can see back when we get back, that right there is my brother, James. Don't say a cuss word, nothing. That's my sister. I get a lot of bad feed on that because she's mixed. Well, fuck all y'all. If y'all don't like mixed people, go to hell. That's my niece. And that's my sister. If you don't like mixed people, don't watch this post. That's my little chicken wong. There's me and my wife. There's my little sister right there. That's little Kayla Smith. I call her Oreo. If you got a problem with my sister, you got a problem with me, because I'll be on your ass like grass. Anybody fucks with any of them 3. Like when you guys were outside playing when you was little, you see these 2 kids right here? That one and that one. Back when I was a kid, I didn't get to go outside and play with the rest of the kids. You know why? Because I had to raise them. because that's my sister. She didn't take care of her kid. This kid right here. She was always gone out whoring around. So my mom had to work, so I had to take care of her. I had to take care of her. Them two right there. Right there standing beside each other. They're like sisters. That's my little sister and that's my niece. I raised them two. I changed their diapers. My mom, my brother, and my stepdad all worked at Uncle Bud's, and they worked at Kenny Rogers. So when I got out of school, instead of getting to go outside and play with the rest of the kids, I had to stay home and watch them two until 10 o'clock at night, every night. And had to have the house clean before Mama got home. If I didn't, I got my ass kicked. That's why my life went. And then, about the age of 14, these two kids come running down the house, saying, anyway, as I was saying, I don't know what happened. Something just stopped right in the middle there, but I'm back. Anyway, while everybody else was outside playing, I was watching these two kids right here. So, I was about 13, 14 years old. And I remember, they came running down the house saying, some girl's being mean to us, some girl's being mean to us. They grabbed me by the hand. I said, you show me who's being mean to you. They walked me up there. And I done been watching this girl out the window. I've been watching her hard because she got there. She's just like a boy. She'd shake her little butt, hold a baseball bat out like this right here. She'd shake her little butt. And she'd shake it. And she's just a tomboy as her. I walk up there. I walk around the corner. I said, you show me who's being mean to you. To my niece and my sister. They's probably about, I don't know, 4 or 5 years old. And I go walking up there like I'm really getting ready to kick somebody's ass. I thought some dude tucked their chalk away because they was drawing on the ground. I go walking up there and I cut the corner and go off on them. And they said, it's her right there. And I done been watching this girl out the window forever. I done told one of my friends, I said, watch and see. I said, I'm going to marry this girl one day. And I actually knocked that boy out for pointing his thing out at her one day out back in the backyard. I said, that's not the way you do women. Well, I go walking around the corner and start hollering at this girl. And guess who it is? Her. I looked at Kayla and Nikki. I said, you guys ought to be ashamed of yourself. I said, get back down at the house. Because if it be anybody else, I was a fighter. I'd walk right up to them and I'd pow, knock them out. You know what I mean? I loved to fight back then when I was little because I was always stuck at home babysitting my whole life. You know, babysitting them. So, you know, if somebody picked on them, first thing I did is go knock them out. Somebody say something about my sister being mixed, boom, they got knocked out. But that's the rest of my kids. That's my little that's Matt the cat right there. Holding Chicken Wong. That's Matt the cat. There's Matt the cat and Chicken Wong. Matt the cat and Nikolai together. Now, everybody asks why both my kids here with me. My older kids. Okay, my mom, she got COPD. Okay? And I will not let her stay home alone. So it's either one. How do you turn this TV on? It's either one. The kids can come, one of them come stay over here at a time, or they can both come stay over here. I don't care a bit. But one of them's got to stay over there. The 18-year-old's got to go stay with Nanny. They got to switch out all three of my boys. I had them. They're going to do what I tell them to. Here's my 3 oldest boys. Nothing you can see it. That's my 3 oldest boys right there. I had them decked out for them went to school this summer. Boom. That's my 2 middle boys. There they are when they was younger. But anyway, the deal is, look at my Chicken Wong. Getting all pimping. Pimping ain't easy when you're being sleazy. Put it on Brinkleberry. Pimping ain't easy when you're being sleazy. But I've taught my boys always be leaders, not followers. But anyway, what I was making this video about is I didn't know anything about trolls. Internet trolls. Well, I'm on Top Buzz making videos. Well, when we first lost our store, I was going through a lot of problems. Well, we lived in our first apartment, and my sister's husband was working in Nashville, and they lived in Knoxville. So on his way back to Knoxville, he stopped by the house for dinner every night. Well, the landlord thought I was doing drug deals, because they was a black guy stopping by my house. Well, some guy comes walking across the street, starts with a cane tries to beat me up. It's on Facebook. If you subscribe to my channel, you can watch it. I got it all live on my YouTube channel, I mean. I got it live on YouTube. Guy trying to beat me up. And he even says, "My name's Dale Hughes. I'm a racist motherfucker." Well, it wasn't no drug deals. It wasn't nothing like that. He stopped by with my wife to cook supper. Because he had a long drive from Nashville to Knoxville. So he stopped by the house and eat dinner. Saving money. He's already spending a shitload of money in gas. My wife's making dinner. He stopped and eat dinner. So we eat dinner. Whatever he cooked. Might have been Angus saladas. It might have been pizza. But whatever it was saving him money. Well, people started getting on Top Buzz, and they started hating on me like crazy. Started hating on me, saying that, not Top Buzz, the people over at the apartment did. I just lost my store. I had enough money saved back to pay the rent up so far. Well, on December, the landlord told me, he said, "Just give me half the rent now and pay me the rest on the 31st. And we're like, "Are you sure?" Because my wife was up there and she had all the money to pay the rent. She had every bit of money she went there to pay it. And he said, yeah, it's fine, have a good Christmas. Well, on Christmas Eve night, we had the car backed in and we was unloading our Christmas presents, because we do our Christmas open presents on Christmas Eve and eat on Christmas Day. Well, we back our car up. I won't be damned. Honey, you smoking a live cigarette, really?
You just had one in your
No, I
hand.
did not.
Yeah,
Oh, I don't guess you'll be going to get none if you don't give me some of that.
There ain't none of this left. I got one when you got
Well,
one.
we won't get none of them. Anyway, we was backing the car up on Christmas Eve night, and he walked up the back of the car and says, "Can you sign this piece of paper for us?" We was like, "Why? What piece of paper?" He said, "You didn't pay December's rent." And I was like, "Here, hold on just a second." You know, I had like $2,000 in my wallet. Pulled it out, tried to pay him. He's like, No. He said, "I'm not renewing your lease." I was like, "Why?" He said, "I've had too many complaints of drug deals." I was like, "What are you talking about?" And at the time, I had cameras at my front door, had cameras in my living room, I had a camera on my back porch. I was like, "You can watch my videotapes, man." I said, "Somebody's hit my car, somebody's put a crowbar inside of my car, somebody's done all kinds of shit to my car, and since I've been here." And now, so he wouldn't renew our lease. Well, everybody thought we was going to stay past our lease and all this. Well, we didn't. We didn't try to fight it. Because if we're not wanted somewhere, we're not going to stay. That's just the way me and my wife are. We're not going to stay somewhere we're not wanted. I'm not going to anyway. And so I went and rented a U-Haul. We moved out actually 2 days earlier than what we were supposed to. And I moved out, went and got a U-Haul, put my shit in U-Haul, didn't have nowhere to go. So we slept in our car for a few days. Well, I saved up some money. I said, "Fuck it," got this apartment right here. Well, the only thing is, when I got this apartment, I didn't have enough money to get the electricity turned on. Well, I get the electric turned on. I put up a GoFundMe page. Well, enough money hit the GoFundMe page for me to get turned on. A certain woman put the money in there. I'm not going to say her name. I'm not going to blast her out. To help me get my electric turned on. I got it turned on. I was going to take the GoFundMe page down. And a woman named Sherry calls my phone and texts me. We got it on text. We got it all on video. And it says, "I'm putting $200 in the GoFundMe account. Don't take it down. Don't take it down." And she said she put $200 on it. And she said, "For you guys," she said, "do not spend it on no bills. Don't spend it on nothing." Let him ride with you. But don't spend it on nothing but you guys having fun. You guys go out and have fun. She said, "I don't want you guys doing nothing with that money but on you guys." So I took my kids to the Fun City. It's on Top Buzz. I took them, it's on YouTube too. I took them to Fun City. I took them to Golden Corral to eat. Done exactly what the woman told me to do. But she said all 5 of my kids. So I bought my other 3 kids a video game. Because I could not get them out of the room. I bought them, after that, I bought them this thing. It's 30 days worth of all the games you want to play for free. I got one, because one's got an Xbox One S in his room, a big screen TV bigger than that, and a PlayStation 4, and they got the gaming chair. It cost $299, and they both got #1 gaming laptops of the world, and they both got Xbox One S's. I couldn't buy one Xbox One S, I had to buy 2 Xbox One S's. They both got flat screens, they both got gaming laptops. It's 2 of each. You know, they all had to have one each in their bedroom. But thank God the other one didn't want a PlayStation 4. He don't like PlayStation 4. So my one son's got PlayStation 4 and an Xbox One S. So, they both got all the games you can play for a month. I got them that. And I bought them something else. I forgot what it was. And I took them out to eat, Golden Corral. I done exactly what she done. I shot it on camera. The kids playing the Fun City or whatever it was. Well, she said she was having something called casino night. Said the tax write-off for her, because we told her we did not want no money. We didn't want the $200. She pushed it on us. And then she acted like she was my wife's best friend. She called like every freaking day. I'd be sitting here asking my wife, I said, please cook supper, please cook supper. And she'd be on the phone with Cher, and Cher would be on there. I'm going to go ahead and blast her, because I don't care if she's watching. I'm sure she's not, because she's on top of us or what. Even if she is, you know what? I don't care. Because she sent it to my phone. When it goes on my phone, that makes it public property. I can do whatever I want to with it. She sent it to my wife's phone saying, talking to her, and sent a video saying, I hope you guys had fun with the $200 I sent you. You better make sure you spend it on you guys. Because we already had the electric bill paid. We was good. And I was working at the time. Right after that one person helped us, I started finding me a job, and I started working. I was working like 59 hours a week, so everything was going good. Well, this woman named Cher, made us keep the GoFundMe page up. She said she wanted to give us $200. Because she said we was having a hard time. And my wife thought she found her a friend. There is no friends on the internet. Come find out. There is one good person that we have met. But she thought she found her a friend. My wife would talk for hours to this woman on the phone at nighttime. She talked about her not being able to have sex with her husband. About her best friend having a baby. Well, she said that they was having this thing called casino night. Okay. We didn't know what the hell this is. These people are from like New York, California, or some shit. I don't know where the hell they're from. Well, now they're sending us like text blast and shit and trying to blow up our phone. It's not working. Our phones are too smart for it. And I just blocked them all. Anyway, and she said that she was having casino night. And she said everybody that comes over has to pay $25. So the woman keeps on calling. And she says, she called us in like 3 days, or I think it was a week. She said, you're already up to $400, guys. She said, all this money goes to you guys. She said, I want you to take this money, buy you a cheap car, because somebody freaking stuck a crowbar inside my car before I left the other apartment. And somebody cut my tire the other day. I made a live video about a Zippo. I said, if anybody finds a Zippo in a U-Haul, I said, please call this number and I'll pay you a finder's fee, because I had my dad's name engraved in it. I lost it. My dad played music, Eric Clapton, and everybody. But anyway, somebody came and cut my tire over it. He called me and cut my tire. But anyway, that's all a different story. But anyway, Cher, she said it's called casino night, and she said we're going to donate the money to you. That way we can write it as a tax write-off. She said we're already up to $400 just in people paying $25 to get in. We was like, okay, it sounds good. She said, I want you guys to take a vacation, make videos of you guys on the vacation the whole time you're out. And she said, and while you're out on this vacation, she said, buy you a cheap little car before you go. She said, it's going to be plenty of money to buy you a cheap little car. So I was like, I tell my wife the whole time, it's bullshit, it's bullshit, it's bullshit. Well, I guess she really did have a casino night, because then she called, we ain't heard from her. My wife's been talking to her every day for almost a month. Okay, I told my wife, I said, I guarantee she's probably got that picture right there up as a big banister or something, and probably making money off of it. I said, I don't care though, she sends $200, whatever she wants to. But wait, she called my wife every day, and then all of a sudden the call stopped. She's calling my wife, telling her, she said, there's a big surprise going to be coming your way tomorrow. So she asked, she said, do you still have the GoFundMe account up? No, we don't. We didn't have it up because we didn't need it up. We took it down. She said, do you have PayPal? And we was like, yeah. She said, I've got a big surprise heading your way. A big surprise. We was like, okay. Well, we got 2 weeks. Bye, you little smart little poopers. Hurry up and get back here. Hurry up. Mwah. Give him a sucker or something. Bye. I'll probably go sleep in the car. I love you. Bye. Anyway, this Cher, she said it was casino night, and she called us in like 4 or 5 days. She said, you're already up to $400, guys. She said, and it's not even got here yet. She said, you guys, she said, I cannot believe this. I was like, okay. Okay, and last time she called us, she was telling my wife that It's supposed to got, she's putting it into her account that weekend. Well, then she called back. She said she's waiting on all the checks to clear. My wife's not calling her now. Remind you, we're not calling this woman. We're not aggravating her. We're not doing nothing. She keeps calling us. Says she's waiting on the checks to clear. I was like, okay. And then she calls back. She say, okay. She said, tomorrow, she said, something big's going to be in your PayPal account. Nothing was in there. I wouldn't worry about it. My wife didn't hear from her for 2 weeks. And my wife texted her one time. She said, did I send you the wrong email? You know, if you ain't got that money, send us. Don't worry about it. Because my wife thought she had a friend. My wife really thought she made a friend. So my wife wasn't worried about the money. My wife just wants somebody to talk to. Because I've been clean for going on 7 years. My wife's been clean for about 12, 13 years. And we don't have any friends. So my wife thought she made a friend. And they talked every night. And all of a sudden the call stopped after casino night. I told my wife, don't think that money's coming, because it's not coming. Well, the last time she talked to her, she said, I'm trying to get up there to send the money to you right now, when all you had to do it over the computer if you're sending it. I said, honey, I said, trying to get where to send the money. I said, checks are clearing. I said, all you do is do it through the computer. She said her husband's car blew up, and her car blew up. I said, honey, you're not getting no money. That's after my wife texted me and said, did you get the wrong email or something? She said, don't worry about the money. She said, you ain't got to send me no money. She said, you ain't got to stop talking to me over the money. Well, then she called. She wants me to make a fake video saying that we got money that we did not get. I told my wife, I said, no, I'm not going to do that. Well, I made a video saying, yes, I did get $200 from her. It's all over Top Buzz. It's all over my videos. Where my kids are playing the balls the whole time they're playing at the Fun City. We're saying, thank you, Sheriff. Thank you, Sheriff. Thank you, Sheriff. We're doing exactly what she told us to. Well, I don't be damn. Somebody texted us 3 nights ago and said, a group of people is getting ready to do something very bad to you. I feel really bad. I don't want to be a part of it. I'm not going to be a part of it. I was like, okay. I was like, what are they going to do to us? You know what I mean? What could they possibly do to us, you know? What could you possibly do to us, man? Can my life get any worse? And I'm in the back of the doctor the other day getting the worst news of my life. Talking about the worst news of my life. And my wife's sitting out in the waiting room. And she shared text and says, I cannot believe you guys. Don't you ever call my phone. I've never talked to her anyway. Don't you ever call my phone again. Don't you ever text it. This and that. And my wife said, what are you talking about? She said, it's a sheriff's husband. You tricked my wife into giving you money. Now she's got on our thing, scammers, 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 scammers. We didn't have a GoFundMe page up. We not asked for no money. The only thing we had a problem with when we moved in here, I couldn't get a job because of the felon. We couldn't get our lights on. After we got the money to get our lights on, we was fine. We didn't want no money. But the woman kept pushing, kept pushing, kept pushing. Well, we looked at her profile. She's got 2 big tattoos of an M on the back of her leg for a Monster drink. That's a drink that energizes you. Well, she said that she went to Disney World. And she told my wife the whole time she was at Disney World, she was high as a kite. I'm sorry. We don't do drugs. We really don't. I'm sorry. We don't do anything. We don't even smoke pot. We don't do nothing. I'm talking, we absolutely do not do any drugs at all. They tried to give me a Teradol shot, whatever the fuck that is, at the hospital whenever I had all the IVs and stuff. If you look on Top Buzz, I had a bunch of IVs ran into me and all this stuff. And they tried to hit me up with Teradol. I wouldn't let me hit me with them. My wife wouldn't let me show me the doctor papers. I'll show you the doctor papers now. She's gone. Hold on a second. I've got a bunch of surgeries I've got to have. A bunch of ongoing surgeries. It's not going to stop no time soon. They've moved the dates up. I've got a hole in my lung. You know how normally if you got a hole in your lung, you got to have, it's like having a filter in your air conditioner. I don't have a filter, mine's green. My liver's inflamed, my prostate, I've got to have cancer down there, or I've got to have surgery down there. I said cancer, there you go, you got it. Okay, and I've got cancer a couple other places. Everybody in my family dies around the age of 40. My dad lived to be 45, thank God. I miss him every day. This day I miss him. Okay, right there. When I was here, at this place right here, This freaking woman calls my wife, and says, "Now, if you ever call my phone again, I cannot believe you've done this to me. I cannot believe you've done this. This is Cher's husband. You tricked her. She's a really nice lady. You tricked her into giving you $100. You tricked her." We didn't trick that woman into giving us nothing. We didn't ask her for a damn dime. You know, I'll tell you something else. We don't want nothing else from that woman. And that woman has went on here and created a group on Top Buzz. And I'm talking about, she has got scammers. Okay, I want you to go to Cher's Facebook. I want you to go to Adam Underwood. I don't even know who he is. Somebody else, not Rhodes, he's a guy. What's the other guy that's got the pot leaf over his face? I don't know who these people are, but they're all grouped up together. And they went on Top Buzz and plumb slung my family. And all I done is one time set up a GoFundMe account and got $200 and I shut it down. I need help getting my lights on. I got my store got shut down. I'm sorry. Sometimes guys hit bad spots. For my kids, I will do absolutely anything. I will kill for that right there. I will kill a person over that kid right there. I will kill a person over them kids right there. But if you go to her profile, you can plainly see she's a straight-up drug addict. I seen her profile yesterday. I told my wife, I said, she is on drugs. I said, number one, the way you can tell is every time she talks, she's always like this. She's like this right here all the time. She talks, and you can tell a drug addict when they're on drugs. They rub their nose. That's all they do. They rub it. It's constant. They'll rub that nose until it is like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Rub it. They'll be, just going 1,000 miles an hour. You know, and they tried to give me a Teradol shot at the freaking hospital. I told them no, I didn't want it because it had opiates in it. I'm not ever going back to that spot again. Yeah, I used to be on drugs a long time ago, and I'll tell you how I got put on drugs. Make a long story short. I was going on a load run. This is how I lost my teeth. I was going on a load run to load our store. I went by myself. Normally, me and my wife goes, and we switch out, and we park at a truck stop, sleep for 2 hours. Take the biggest U-Haul, and I usually got a 16-foot truck, and I had my own box trailer. And I had a Blazer to pull my box trailer. I took 3 trucks up there. I took a U-Haul, the 26, the biggest U-Haul you take. I'd drive it. My wife would drive the Blazer sometimes, or my son would, and pull my 6x12 trailer. And I had a 16-foot trailer my buddy would drive. Well, I was on my way back, and I didn't pull over to take a nap like my wife, or like my wife was driving my son, my wife and my son did. Well, I had the biggest load, so I wanted to get back faster, because I was having a special that Thursday, so I wanted to get back fast and get everything stocked in the shelves, because I was having a big thing where I was going to give a bunch of stuff away. Well, I was on my way back, and I flipped that U-Haul 5 times. And I knocked every one of my teeth out. I didn't knock them out. I broke them off. And where I hit the steering wheel so hard, it killed the nerves in my mouth. And the teeth are still in there, but it killed the nerves in my mouth. They're broke off. So they want $10,000 to cut the top out, $10,000 to cut the bottom out. That's not counting dentures. Dentures altogether is going to cost me around $25,000. And they want $5,000 up front. I can't afford that. I'd rather spend that money on my kids and sit here and pay them. I'd rather spend that money on them. And right now I'm at a point where I can't work. So, I ain't got the money to do it right now to get my teeth fixed. I've got all these surgeries I've got to do. I've got all these doctor's appointments. I'm at a point in my life right now where I don't know where I'm going to go. But this is how I got put on drugs. The doctors started putting me on Percocets, and they put me on morphine. Okay, because I crushed 5 discs in my back, crushed my neck, crushed my knee, knocked my thing right here out of the socket, my shoulder. It about killed me. I remember the U-Haul was on its side. I didn't know it. The U-Haul was laying on its side. I took both of my feet, I kicked the door open. And when I got the door kicked open, I thought I was just stepping out of the thing. Whenever I went to go step out, I thought the thing was, up like this. I didn't know it was laying like this. I went to go step out. Whenever I stepped out, I fell. Whenever I fell, I had my shoe in my hand. I fell. I was like, oh. And I rolled over. I sat later for a minute. I looked up and I seen this thing was up on its side. Well, I rolled over to stand up. By the time I rolled over to stand up, that thing fell over right in the spot I was laying in. If I'd laid there just a minute longer, I'd been smashed and killed. Well, I got up and had a bloody shoe in my hand. Well, the doctors put me on morphine, all this, and that's how I got on drugs. Well, I quit. I don't do nothing. I won't even take a freaking aspirin. Well, they tried to give me a Teradol shot at the hospital the other day. I would not take it because it had opiates in it. I will not take any kind of drugs at all. Well, these people around here saying we're scamming people for money. You know, I can't work right now because I've got so many doctor's appointments ahead of me. How many doctor's appointments I got, honey? Honey, I gotta go to a lung specialist, a what?
You still got about 4 more doctors.
Well, what's the name of the doctors? Lung specialist,
urologist, it's a, no.
My wife. There's trolls on here. That's another thing I'm going to tell you about.
A pulmonologist.
A what?
Pulmonologist.
Yep. Something wrong with my heart too, myself.
I can't remember.
I'm gonna die in my 40s like the rest of the Bowmans. My side of the family. My dad played with Eric Clapton and everything, man. Ronnie Bowman, I show you my dad. He's a rock star. My grandpa owned Bowman's 5 and Dime music store, had a recording studio upstairs. He owned half of the WLIV in Livingston, Overton County, Tennessee. Paul Bowman was his name. This is my dad, Ronnie Bowman. He played with Eric Clapton. My dad and his band got up on the stage with Leonard Skinner and blew Leonard Skinner off the stage. My dad played music. His eyes would roll in the back of his head, and he'd be like in another world. Everybody in the Bowman family. My dad could play saxophone, flute, drums, sing. He's a lead singer, lead guitarist, but he can play anything. He took a test and he passed at genius level. That's Christmas time. Me giving my dad his Christmas present, and that was his stepwife. That was his wife. Then that's not my mom. That's his wife he married. But my dad, he went and took a test, and he passed at genius level. My dad was a genius. He put siding up. Like, there'd be people beside us. It'd take 5 people, put the siding up on the house. It'd be me and my dad. I'd be a cutter. I just cut it. My dad put the siding on it. One house by himself in one day. I'm not bullshitting you. My dad was freaking awesome, man. He'd run up and down that thing. He'd be pouring sweat up and down that ladder. I just cut it. And we looked at the house next to us, and there'd be 5 people working in that house. It'd take them 34 days to put the siding on it. My dad get one house done one day, put the siding, doing the bird boxes, doing the undertake, doing all of it. And we do like a solid vent, solid vent. Now they do like, I think it's like 10 solids and 1 vent. Used to be like solid vent, solid vent. But now it's not like that. My dad did bird boxes, everything. But my dad could take a car apart and put it right back together in one day. But my dad was an awesome musician. He was just really bad. He played with Eric Clapton. He played with Leonard Skinner. They blew Leonard. Rocky Carr was my dad's first cousin that played with him. They blew Leonard Skinner's drummer off the stage. Rocky Carr, the superstar. My dad was the band. He played the dinner bell a lot, my dad did. Well, my dad had a thing with 106.9. He had a meeting to go to. You know, he had somebody that was going to make him famous. Well, my mom went in and walked in to wake him up, you know, tell him he had to go. And she walked in the bedroom, and of course, on one side of him, there's a woman laying, another side there's a woman laying. So she goes back to my grandpa and my grandma's house. They go get a pot of water. They boil it on the stove, and they go throw it on my dad and wake him up. They boiled the water, woke him up, threw the pot of water on him. The girls took off running out there naked. My dad was a rocker. And my dad didn't make it to 106.9 at the time. And he started playing for all the bars around here. Made money forever. Died at the age of 49. Well, I straightened my life up. I don't do nothing no more. My life is this right here, my family. So now I'm sick, and my main thing is, you know, how am I going to take care of this family right now? You know, I got so many doctor's appointments ahead of me. Who's going to hire me and let me work and go to these doctor's appointments?
But you don't have to work. I can.
My wife wants to work, and she don't want me to work, but, you know, I don't care for her working, but I'm going to work too. I'm going to bring my part in too. So I came up with the idea. I'm not going to tell nobody. I'm not going to tell anybody I'm sick. Like somebody called the phone the other day and they said, are you looking for work? I told my wife, I said, tell them I got the flu, tell them I got the flu, tell them it's just flu. Because I've been telling people on top of us, you know, I'm going through major surgery. And I thought I was going through surgery that day, but it's so bad, I have to go see a specialist. And there's like 3 or 4 surgeries I got to go through, not one. There's going to be a bunch of them. And it's probably going to be torture. And I'm like, you know, I can't sit here and not, you know, I got to pay my rent. You know what I mean? I'm paying $650 for this little tiny shithole I'm staying in. $650 a month, that's not counting, you know, kids got to have cartoons, you know how kids are. That's not counting that little hag right there hollering at me. That's not counting a little turd head with his belly stuck out. Look at her. Anyway, you know, and I got all this shit ahead of me, and they're understanding I'm trying to scam people for money. Okay, if I'm trying to scam people for money, why don't I have a Top Buzz or a GoFundMe page up? It's awful funny, ain't it? Yeah. I'm starting to get where I don't feel very well, so I'm going to get off here. But if you ever wonder why I'm so pale and I look so white and I look so like dying, probably because I am fucking dying, motherfuckers. But anyway, I'm here today, and today is today. But I do think about the future, and my kids' future will be sealed and good, and they will live a good life. They will not live a poor life. During the summer, I lived the rich life. During school time, I lived the poor life. We had to go to Baptist centers, get food. I grew up in Western Heights in Tennessee. One of the worst projects in Knoxville that you grow up in. If you was white and you went to school, you got beat up every freaking day. I know you got beat up bad. I got scars on my body, on my head, where I got beat by 2x4s. I'm talking about I got beat. I seen my brother get beat. I seen the Crips walk up on my brother, 20 of them. And one of the main leaders walked up to my brother and said, I dare you to hit me, you punk bitch. And my brother just go like that, pow, and knock him out. And my brother knocked the motherfucker out, but the thing is, he's got 20 of his gang members behind him. And we didn't know, man. We're from Hillham, man. We're old country boys, man. We just moved down here. I'm just a kid. My brother, he moved down here at 13, 14 years old. He didn't know. All he knew was some kid wanted to fight him. They was making fun of his shoes, calling them zebra shoes when we first moved down here. I'll show you my brother, and he knocked that boy out. Well, about 30 of them jumped on him. Right there's my brother right there. He knocked that boy out. 30 boys jumped on him and started beating the hell out of him. He's fighting like a motherfucker. Some biker came pulling up to pick up his kid. He jumped out with a baseball bat and got him off of him. Drove my brother home. My brother came home, his shirt was ripped off. He had a busted lip. Didn't say a word about it. About 2 weeks later, here comes a bunch of gang members walking up the street. We're living in the project. My mom got drunk. My mom used to drink a lot. And she got drunk, and I hated when she drunk. I knew whenever she drunk, I knew it was going to be a bad night. And they was like, I don't know, about a half a road full. It's about a mile, almost a half mile full of them walking up the road of these gangsters. Those, west side. I was walking up the road, and my brother, somehow or another, they both drank, and my brother said it was that one. My mom ran straight up to the biggest one. He pulled a pistol out and stuck it to my mom's face. We're Italian, my mom's a nut when she gets drunk. She said, shoot me, you punk little bitch ass, and started cussing him out. You know what ended up happening? They ended up watching her house, ended up turning her house into a trap house, ended up being best friends with my mom, said we was the craziest white people over there. all kinds of crap, man. And I lived down there for probably 15 years of my life. Well, I moved up here when I finally moved from, you know, like I said, during the summer, I lived with my grandpa and my grandma. And I lived the rich life, you know what I mean? I got anything I wanted. And my brother, like every time when he turned 16, every time a new car would come out, my grandpa would upgrade his truck to the newest STM. And my sister, her Cavalier to the newest Cavalier. Every time the newest one came out. Well, by the time I got old enough for a car, my grandpa and grandma, my grandpa had a stroke, you know, my grandma was already dead, and my dad got the store, and it's supposed to have been passed down. My dad would take everything and pawned it out, everything in the store and pawned it, lost it. I didn't get any of it. So, where and behold, this junkie out of the family, out of the whole family, I was a junkie. I straighten my life up, go to work for Royal Industries, and I'm the one that opens up the store. I started off with $500 in my mom's kitchen selling online. Well, I got so big I had to move to a storage unit. Started selling out of a storage unit. I got so big the IRS made me start opening up a store. I opened up a store we had to pay less dues. I got so freaking big I moved to Walmart parking lot. Now I had a store in Allgood. Man, we was booming, man. We was rolling, man. The cops didn't like it. Because I had made the front page of the paper so many times because I was stealing for drugs, you know, back when I was on drugs. They kept pulling me over, asking me where I was getting my merchandise. I said, if I tell you, you might tell your brother, you might tell your cousin, you might tell your sister, and then you're going to open up a store like mine, and I got competition. I said, I can't tell you. I had a business license. I still got a business license. And I'm planning on opening back up before the summer's up. I'm going to do something. I'm going to get that money. I'm going to open my store back up. But you know what the thing is? I can go out here and rent any store I want to. But if you want to rent an apartment, oh my God, you got to pay $25 application fee. You got a bad background. You're not getting that apartment. No, you're not getting. You can't rent a house, nothing. That's why we're saying this little tiny apartment I'm paying $650 a month for. Because you can't find nobody to rent to you if you're a felon. It's crazy. If I can go out here and rent any store I want to, I cannot rent me a house or apartment. It's a nut. I could take $1 and make it last a year. That's how good I am with money. But just like you guys know, this is what the main thing I was talking about. I'm on Top Buzz all the time making videos. And they're blasting down there that these guys are what? What are we?
Scammers.
What's it say? What's that thing keep saying over and over and over again? Scammers and what?
Scam artists.
Scam artists. How are we scam artists? I get up every morning, I make a video called The Breakfast Club video. I was doing it on Facebook forever, and then I started doing it on Top Buzz and Facebook. Well, I'm blocked off Facebook until 4 o'clock tomorrow. But how are we scam artists? We're not asking nobody for a fucking dime. I'm just like everybody else on Top Buzz. Like YouTube. Everybody else allowed to make a YouTube video, right? How in the fuck can you throw me off fucking tell me on Top Buzz, people are commenting telling me to stop making videos. They're tired of seeing my videos popping up. Maybe I'm tired of looking at your goddamn videos. How about that, motherfucker? And this boy right here is about to get it. Get out there. Big Bird. I ain't seen this in forever. Daddy used to watch that. They used to call me Big. They used to call your sister Big Bird. Your aunt. They used to call your Aunt Christy. This is why she quit school in Knoxville. All the black kids used to call her Big Bird because their nose, because we're Italian. They didn't call me Big Bird. I got a big nose because I'd fight. I don't care if there's 15 of them. I'd fight. I used to fight like crazy in Knoxville. I fought every day. I run home every day. I got a pit bull. If a black person walked up on me, or you know, it could be anybody. Even a white person walked up on me and tried to hit me. That pit bull I had beside me, they'd be scared to death. They'd back up. But anyway, the whole thing I was trying to tell you about is I didn't know anything about this. My mom and my son Matthew and Nicholas tells me about this. There's these things called trolls on the internet. Well, Nancy is one of them. I didn't know that. Not Nancy. I'm sorry. Nancy is a good person. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to say her name. I meant Cher. Nancy is the best person there is I've ever met. Cher is one of those trolls, and there's like a bunch of them. They're all grouping up. And my wife got a text message saying days before this. What did it say, honey?
I don't know.
What did that text message say?
Which one?
The one where the guy said something about they all getting ready.
Honey, that was a comment on Top Bus for the last time.
Okay, well, tell us.
They were getting a group together to destroy our life.
And what did he say? He didn't.
Well, he's on there saying bad things now. So, he joined the group.
But what did he say at first? What did he say at first? I didn't tell him so they'll know.
I just said it.
But
There's a group getting together to destroy our life.
But at first he said he didn't want what?
Nothing to do with it. He blocked them.
Yeah, he's the one that told us about all this shit. Well, buddy, let me tell you something. If you're watching, you can't destroy my life. I could give a shit about Top Buzz. You know, there's one good thing about this cell phone. All I gotta do is hit the power button on the side and boom, shut you off. But you know what? I'm not gonna do that. Because you can call, they said they're gonna call DCS on us, this and that. Well, Cher, I'm gonna call DCS on you, you stupid bitch. You gotta look up her profile picture. She has actually got MM tattooed on the back of her leg for Monster Drink. She told my wife while I was at Disney World she was getting high. My wife just got through telling her we don't do drugs. She's telling my wife all this, and we got all in Texas, and we got the cast box on her phone. So everything she said to us, we've got recorded on our phone. On my phone and my wife's phone. If anybody knows what the cast box is, look it up. The cast box. My wife's got it on her phone. I got it on my phone. That means if you call me, anything you say is recorded automatically. I do that because like Samsung and these, I had the green ones and the yellow ones. They were supposed to have a warranty with them. I called the warranty department. They wanted me to pay for them to ship and handle it. On the box it said I had a 2-year warranty. Bullshit. I caught them up in the lie. So I got these JBL LG headsets. They ain't worth a shit. I hate them. But Cher is a troll. She wanted me to get on the internet and lie and say I got a bunch of money that I did not get. But I did get online and say yes, I did receive $200 from her. And you can watch my Top Buzz videos and my YouTube videos and see that I did take my kids out. I took them to Golden Corral. And my older kids that I showed you, they don't like for me to videotape them. So I get to videotape them so often, that's it. They don't like to be on here because of this shit right here. He said, my kids are the ones that told me about trolls. I'm new to the internet system. I'm learning. I'm learning as I go. But now I know. Well, they got this big group going. And Nicole Vance is the biggest one. I've seen her profile picture. And if I was her, I'd take her and I'd take her head and just shove it up her ass. Man, she is the ugliest goddamn thing I've ever seen. Nicole Vance, oh my god. And Cher looks like she fucking takes her finger. Have you ever watched Family Guy? Mr. Pukey, take Mr. Pukey. See this little thing right here? It's called Mr. Pukey. It'll make you beautiful. You remember that on Family Guy? And what was the girl's name?
Meg.
Yeah, Meg. Meg. This is called Mr. Pukey. You take this and you stick this in your mouth. And he stuck it in her mouth and made her throw up. That reminds me of Cher. She's so fucking skinny. So, to Cher's husband, if you're watching this, your wife is still on drugs and she's still a dopehead. So, y'all want to play the DCS game, send them on out to my house. I don't care. I'll sit down and give them a cup of coffee and talk to them and party with them.
Well,
They've been out to my store. I gave them 30 cents. I gave them 30% off my store and everything.
It says she's single as fuck.
Huh?
On Top Buzz, she's single as fuck.
Who? Cher?
Yeah.
Oh, Cher's single on Top Buzz. Okay. Sorry. I thought she couldn't have sex with her husband because her shit was fucked up. Well, apparently she's single as fuck, but she had somebody text us acting like it's her husband, saying, "Don't you take any more money from my wife. She's just too generous. You gotta sucker her out of that money." Listen, buddy, we're not the people we used to be. I'm sorry, but you've got the wrong idea. You know, everybody can say what they want to, but I'm gonna keep posting on Top Buzz and keep posting on there. And I don't care how mad you get. I'm the realest motherfucker you're gonna ever meet, because I ain't gonna lie about a goddamn thing. I ain't got nothing to lie about. Even when I was on dope, I go in front of the judge back when I was, what was it, 7 years, 8 years ago. Judge used to say, "What's your occupation?" I'd say, "Junkie." He'd look at me and be like, "What?" I'd be like, "Junkie." They'd be like, 3 years probation. I go to my probation officer. My probation officer would say, "What do you really do for a living?" I said, "I'm a junkie." Look at my arm. Now you look at my arms, they're good and clean because I don't do drugs. They used to be tracked up. Back of my arm would be tracked up. That arm would be tracked up. Be tracked up back here. That's why I tell the judge. I tell the judge straight up, "Junkie." And they'd all be looking at me like they was amazed. Like, what the hell? But we're not like that no more. So I don't care about you trolls. I don't care about Nicole Vance. I don't care about Adam Underwood. I don't care about none of you guys. We're not doing anything bad. I'm laying here on this couch tonight. I actually feel good for a minute because I've not took that stupid antibiotic. I take this stupid antibiotic. It makes me so sick I can't move. I didn't take it today.
You do need to take it.
I'm not taking it right now. I'll take it when I go to bed. I think this antibiotic makes me so sick I can't freaking move. But I feel a little bit better tonight, so I'm making this thing. There are trolls on here, and you got to watch out for them. They group up, and they try to destroy your life. Well, I just want to let you trolls know something. Share. I want to let you know something. What's that other little freaking piglet? Looks like a pig. Nicole Vance. Adam Underwood. Give me some names. Patrick Huska. Oh, Tabby 1969. I can tell you everything you know about her. Tabby 1969. She likes 69. Give her $5. She give $5. Boom, boom, boom. $5. Boom, boom. Doggy style. Anytime you want. You want it right now? $5. Boom, boom. Me love you long time. $5. Boom. Stop this fucking. They're not sweet. Talk for like one more thing. I got my door open. I know I'm smoking, but I got my door open. See? Open door. I got a humidifier on. Anyway, Tabby 1969, share. Adam Underwood, I dedicate this to you. What's the other guy's name with a pot leaf over his face?
I don't remember.
Come on, man. You gotta remember these names. I can't remember them.
Lord Shipbird.
Lord Shipbird, yeah, the one that's got grease in his hair. It looks like he ain't took a shower in fucking 15,000 years. You act like his grease and change the oil in my car. Lord Shipbird. Adam Underwood. Tabby 1969. Share, you dirty fucking dog.
Oh, and now there's a Adam Michaels.
Adam Michaels.
Trying to get more followers than you.
Trying to get more followers than me. I don't even know how many followers.
By using your name.
By using my name. He wants to get more followers than me by using my name. Whatever your name is, I don't even know how many followers I got. I don't know. I don't know. I don't look at that. I don't know how many clicks I got. I don't know none of that. I don't look at none of that. Whenever I post on my phone. That's all I do. I don't look at none of that. I guess you gotta get on your laptop to look at that stuff. I don't know how to use a laptop. My wife don't get on Top Buzz. She does not fuck with Top Buzz. She gets on my phone. She answers your comments sometimes. But there's been like 300 something comments come in at one time, so she's answering them very slowly. And if it's anything negative, she just goes right past it, goes to the next one, right past it to the next one. They're trolls. These are trolls. So I just want to let you guys know there's trolls out there, and if you get online, they will try to ruin your life. Nicole Vance needs to take her head and stick it up her ass, count to 3, and then stick it a little bit further, and then count to 3 one more time, stick it a little bit further, until her shoulders go completely into her asshole, and then she just like a little fucking mushroom in the middle of the floor. That's what Nicole Vance needs to do. I hate that bitch so bad. I just like to see her. I like to just see her head just go.
I'm sure
pop.
She probably thrives on being hated.
She said, "You're gonna know me soon enough. You're going to jail. You're going to jail." I ain't know these people, man, but there's trolls on here, guys. Be careful what you do, what you say. I ain't worried about nothing. Everything I say and everything I do, I don't give a fuck. Because you know what? Because I'm not doing anything wrong. I changed my life. And when I see people shooting dope on TV, it don't bother me. You know what? Because I'm past that. It don't even make my stomach turn no more. I would never go back to that life in a million years. The only thing I'm looking to right now is my future is building a house for my wife and my kids and opening my store back up. Subscribe to me, hit me, like me. How can you not? I'm going to start making a lot more videos on YouTube because I like YouTube. I don't hear anybody complain. I don't hear nobody talking. I got one person watching, that's it. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love it. But just start watching my videos and I'm going to let you know a little thing about everything. Oh, I'll tell you something else. That fucking march we had. What the fuck is that, man? Guys, are you guys going to really give up all our guns so they can pull a Hitler on us? Come in here and take us all into gas chambers and fucking kill us by millions? Come on. Don't let them take our guns. Listen to fucking... What's that show I watch on Facebook? Honey? The show I love so much on Facebook. They're at all the marches. I can't fucking think it. Huh? I was claiming. Sorry. What's the name of that freaking show? Oh, InfoWars. Listen to InfoWars. That's real news, man. My kids right now, all the history that I was taught, they send it home in homework. Teachers ain't even teaching the kids right now. They're sending homework home for us to do. It's like Chinese homework. I've never seen it before. Guys, come on. You're going to let them take all the weapons? I can't have a weapon, but I know. Come on. All the weapons? Are you serious? They take all your weapons, you know what that means? That means the government is in control. That's like that one time they was walking around with those pussy hats. In that big parade. InfoWars walked up to him and said, if I had a pussy hat, can I stick my pussy... If I had a hat that had a dick on it, can I stick it in your pussy hat? That woman got madder than hell. I don't know what this generation grew up to be, but I know I'm teaching my generation of kids. These kids, and the kids you see on the wall right there, I've taught my kids to be leaders, not followers. They're not going to grow up to be a bunch of retards like this generation is right now. Not my son, he's not a retard. He's going to college. He's doing something in his life. These kids are going to freaking protest trying to get their guns took. And that's giving government all the rights. They're taking over. That means the government's taking over. They can walk in your house and walk you out of here. Take you right to a gas. It's going to be like Hitler. America is overcrowded. We're overpopulated. Like China. Have too many babies, what do? They kill them. They're trying to take our guns. Down south, we like to hunt. Think about it, guys. Don't fall for this shit. There's a gun laying right here. That gun's not going to jump up and pow, shoot you. Guns do not kill people. People kill people. Okay? A gun cannot jump up and shoot you. It cannot do it. It's not possible. It's a known fact. It's a fact. I know it's a fact. It's a fact, Jack. There is no way a gun can shoot you. There is no possible way. If a gun actually jumps up and fucking shoots you, I will kiss your fucking ass. The only way a gun can shoot you is somebody's behind the controller of a drone, pushing that button to make it shoot, or if somebody's pulling the trigger. There's somebody pushing a button somewhere to make that gun shoot. Or there's somebody pulling that trigger to make that gun shoot. A gun does not shoot you. A gun cannot jump up and shoot you. Do not let them take our guns. Stop falling for this dumb shit. Over and out. My name's Casey Bowman. Subscribe to my channel. Little red button down there. Hit it. Like it. I'll share a lot better shit tomorrow and the next day. Days to come. Over and out. Peace. Love you, YouTube. Be good. Don't fall for the stupid shit. CNN's all lies. Do not let the government take our guns. The government takes our guns. That means the government is taking us. That means they can walk in our house. Pretty much, it's like Hitler. They can take us out by the millions. Walk us in the gas chambers and just kill us. America, this planet is overpopulated right now. They want to take our weapons for a reason. Not because of school shooting. If that's such a problem, Why don't they just fucking put a fucking police officer at each door, and when a kid walks in, just fucking pat them down? Cops ain't doing nothing anyway. I seen a cop sitting at a gas station for 2.5 hours the other day, just sitting there. Don't let them take her guns. It's stupid. We'll get her guns stuck. It's gonna be just like when Hitler killed all the Jews. They're just trying to freaking take and knock down the population over in the United States is what they're trying to do. I'm telling you. Don't let it happen. Subscribe to my channel and I'll give you more. I'm going to start posting InfoWars. I'm going to start posting a lot more shit on here. Got you. I'm over and out. I love you, Bowman family. Watch my Breakfast Club videos. Breakfast Club videos at the Bowman's. And watch your dinner videos at the Bowman's. And watch the wrestling match. I call it WCW because I don't like WWE. We got the old WCW wrestling matches at night. Over and out. Peace. See ya. 10-4. Over and out. Bow, baby. Coming out. Wow! Up church. Shout out to you. I love you, bro. Not in a gay way. Ah!